Welcome back to another Mercs Legion War Recap video. Well, sometimes you learn a lesson and it hurts, and in this case it hurt kind of bad. We just got done with a war, and it didn't turn out too well in our favor. Let's take a look here. Tarnishing our record, we went up against DeadWood, and we ended up getting smashed on this one. And a lot of that's because we decided to let in a couple of Town Hall 10s into our clan and let them war with us, and we underestimated how much that would affect our matchmaking. So, lesson learned: if your clan has been successful at a certain level, make the changes gradually at your own pace. If you make a large leap, like adding a Town Hall level higher than your top players, be prepared to face a much stronger defensive clan. So let's go ahead and get into this recap, because we did have a few nice 3-star attacks to show you guys. This first one we're going to show you is Kajjirr doing a nice hog attack. Sends in the one hog into the clan castle radius to lure the troops out. That's one thing that you always want to double check, folks, is where is the radius of that clan castle. If you send a hog in and it goes to a defense that's just on the outside of that radius, you could be in trouble and have to send in another hog or two to get into that range of the clan castle. So good job knowing where to deploy the hog. Drags his troops up north, and he's going to drop the poison spell and then take out the enemy clan castle. We've seen this quite a few times, but here's a secret. Once the dragon is in the poison, you drop a couple of tier 1 troops such as archers or barbarians, and then you surround it with wizards as that dragon is distracted by the other tier 1 troops. Alright, so this is really cool because Kajjirr is going to avoid some giant bombs in a way by dropping groups of hogs in smaller packs spread out throughout the base, instead of just a 1-finger or 2-finger drop on one side of the base. What's really good about this is when he does run over these giant bombs, he doesn't run the risk of losing a large group of these hogs. There's a bomb that just went off on the right side. There was one group of hogs over there. He didn't lose all the hogs that were there because a majority of them were in a different place of the base. Now, this was pretty obvious to see where these giant bombs were inside the base once the Teslas popped. However, you can't always assume that those are going to be Teslas. You have to guess that those are going to be giant bombs. So good job planning ways around the giant bombs with a limited number of heals. So good job, Kajjirr. We'll speed up the rest of this attack and get on to attack number 2. This attack was done by Yacob, and I gotta tell you, this was my favorite attack I saw during this war. And it is so refreshing to see a Town Hall 8 doing this level of attack in our clan. I've seen these kind of attacks in other clans such as One Hive and Power Bang. However, this is one of the first time I've seen one at Town Hall 8 at such a high level. So congratulations, Yacob. Using his Quad Quake spell to open up a very large compartment on the inside of the base, he's starting off with a standard Go We attack. The golems are going to start marching in after the wizards clear out the sides, drop his P.E.K.K.A.s and Barbarian King in behind. They're going to go right inside the base because of a very effective funnel. Enemy clan castle troops have come down very quickly and easily. Now, this is what I really like about this attack. If you look down here, he's got balloons left, and he's going to wait and drop these balloons in on the far left side of the base as these final air defenses start to go down. This was the perfect finish to a go wipe attack. Many times you'll go in with a go wipe and it'll just kind of fizzle because it runs out of juice. Well, if you bring in these back end balloons like this and target these outer rim defenses, holy cow, you're just going to smash his base up. And look at that. These balloons are going in, taking out these ground targeting point defenses, keeping up his troops alive a little bit longer. And this air sweeper in the top actually played in Yacob's favor. And I'm going to assume this was planned because he knew that if those balloons got in too soon, the one remaining air defense was going to start picking those off. So excellent job at planning this attack. Came in on the right side of the base with the Quad Quake spell, was able to funnel all of his troops into the base. Then the balloons were able to come in on the back side into the air sweeper. The air sweeper kept it out of the range of the final air defense until the last minutes, and it was just a beautiful attack. Folks, if you want to model any type of Golo wipe attack at Town Hall 8, model it off of Yacob, because folks, this was amazing. So congratulations, Yacob, on a really amazing 3-star attack. So why am I so excited to see a Golo wipe attack at Town Hall 8? Is because once you hit Town Hall 9 like Miguel, you're able to combine several attacks together and come up with a Golo wipe attack. And we're going to take a look at that right here. So Miguel is starting his funnel at the top. He doesn't need to lure out the clan castle. There are plenty of wizards and witches to take out the enemy clan castle troops here. Does a nice job of creating that funnel, and he's just going to drill in his golems right here with that jump spell. And I really like the placement of this jump spell because it not only gets them into these two long outside compartments where the wizard towers are, but it's going to push them in to the core also past that mortar. So lots of things going on here in the middle. We've got 4 Teslas that popped up. We've got cannons shooting in. We've got wizard towers shooting in. But because there's so much high hit point troops in here, they're going to tank for a while, and the wizards and witches are going to take out these defenses rather quickly. Poison spell comes down. It just looks like a fiery pit of doom right there in the middle. But you need that in this style of base. Why? All of those air defenses were there in the core of the base. This allows Miguel to come in, drop his balloons around the outside of the base, and just annihilate all these outside point defenses that were left. So very effective way to take out the center core of the base. One jump spell used, he was able to heal up his troops inside. He got the poison spell to take out the enemy clan castle troops. Lots of high hit point troops inside. There's still a couple of golems going around, balloons on the outside. Folks, this is what it's all about. This is when war is at its best. So congratulations to Miguel and Yacob and Kajjirr for doing some really nice 3-star attacks against a very tough clan. And a shout out to DeadWood if you catch this video. Congratulations on your win here. Keep up the good work. Hope you guys like these attacks and learned a little bit from it. This is Eureka Havoc from Mercs Legion, helping you to clash without fear.